Howdy, Dan.
Hello.
So you're an ADI with Driving Skills Academy. What made you choose us in the first place?
Well, I was working as an IT engineer,
Okay.
and my work-life balance was really quite awful.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time on the road, oftentimes not getting home until 8 o'clock at night, something like that.
Right.
Staying in hotels regularly and things. So I needed something that allowed me to actually spend time with loved ones and actually have hobbies and a
Yeah.
life. Being a driving instructor has been on my radar for a while before I decided to become a driving instructor. I just didn't really feel like it was something that was necessary, and then all of a sudden it was very necessary.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
really wanted that career change. So
Okay.
so I hopped onto Google and just searched driving instructor training in Northampton.
Yeah.
And Driving Skills Academy popped up
Brilliant.
on one of the search results. And I just started looking through Driving Skills Academy's reviews.
Yeah.
And I didn't know at the time, but I was looking at reviews for you as a driving instructor. And people were just really glowing about their lessons and how positive it was. And
That's good.
I think the review I saw was to do with like a nervous driver
Yeah.
and saying how much you'd help them build their confidence and things. So reading that, I just thought, oh, that's the sort of driving instructor I want to be.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
I thought I'd reach out, and I feel like who better to train you than somebody you want to be like, So
Yeah. So we kind of met up, didn't we?
Yeah.
Over a cup of coffee.
Yeah.
How did that conversation go? Do you remember? It was a while ago now.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I wasn't sure what to expect when I turned up, but it was a really good chat. We covered pretty much everything that I had questions about and more. Clearly, it wasn't a career that I knew a lot about at the time, so you helped fill me in on a lot of the details I wasn't sure of.
Yeah.
And even some of the questions that I hadn't thought of asking, you've already given me the information for as well. So I think that really helped give me an idea of what the career would be like and whether it would be for me.
Yeah, nice. And I'm always keen for those kind of first meetings to them to not be high pressure. It's about you exploring what the opportunity is, isn't it, really? And what's involved in qualifying as a driving instructor, because it's more involved than people realise, I think.
Yeah,
How did you
definitely.
find the training process?
The training process was really good. It was a good fun. It was a good laugh. It's obviously a lot of hours, isn't it? You cover quite a bit. But no, it was really good. It really, what's the word I'm looking for? It was very all-encompassing. Gave me a good idea of everything I kind of needed to know.
Okay.
Practicing how to use the dual controls and conversation topics and things. I thought it was really helpful that I was following a syllabus as well.
Yeah.
So I always had plenty to do, and it pretty much equipped me for every single exam as they came up. But it wasn't a test-focused experience. I did feel like it was preparing me for the career rather than just passing the exams.
Working on the skills rather than the test.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really good. So are there any times that you've sort of felt you needed more support, and how have Driving Skills Academy provided that to you, if you have?
There have been times. It can be quite a stressful process becoming a driving instructor, and sometimes it can be a little bit of trial and error when it comes to your exams as well. I definitely didn't take my first attempt at my Part 3 as seriously as I should have.
Right.
And it ended up with me taking 3 attempts to pass that final exam. And on that time, it is very stressful, because you think, if I fail this last one, then I'm done.
Yeah.
And my car was having tons of issues where I was constantly in a battle with the dealerships to try and get it sorted. My partner had a health scare as well, so I was going through a lot of stress at one point. And he just offered to meet up. I didn't even ask. He just offered to have a chat with me. So we met up actually here and had a conversation where he just helped me put a plan in place, address any concerns that I had, as well as just let me talk, which is really nice. I highly doubt that that's an experience I would have had at a lot of other driving schools, really.
Yeah. It's because we're small, we can be a bit more flexible and adapt around the person, can't we? And I think that's essential. It's what differentiates us probably from some of the bigger organisations that might be the first people that you see on a Google search. Yeah. So that's really nice. So what do you enjoy about the job now you're in it and you're qualified? What do you enjoy about it?
Well, of course, I love the freedom of being my own boss. Being able to decide what hours I work and when I work is great. I've got lots of time for friends and family. And hobbies as well, so I'm really been able to enjoy my life and getting that work-life balance. But the job itself, It's incredibly rewarding. You're meeting new people all of the time, and a lot of the sorts of people that you would never meet out in the world. And you build little friendships with people that you're training.
I mean, everybody needs a driving license, don't they?
Exactly.
Most people want one, so you meet people from all walks of life, don't
all
you?
walks of life, all sorts of cultures. So really nice. And then seeing those people progress and eventually get that license, which is quite a big deal for some people. Some people, they need that to get a job, and they're quite desperate to get that license. So to be able to help people progress in their life is really great. And driving down a street, I drove down a road with my dad the other day and passed somebody's car, and I was like, oh, that's one of my learners, my old learners, that's their car. And then I drove a little bit further along and I was like, oh, that's their mum's car, I trained them as well.
Brilliant. And you sometimes get that, don't you? Get whole families. I mean, I've had about 3 or 4 families where I've taught 2 or 3, and they've all sort of gone through first time, which has been fantastic. But it's that sense of achievement, isn't it, with them, and go through that journey. Yeah, nice. So if you could, would you recommend Driving Skills Academy then?
Oh, definitely.
Who do you think would be the ideal person that was watching this now that might go, yeah, actually?
I think if you're serious about being a driving instructor and you'd want to do it properly and you want to be respected, you want to have your time respected as well, I think Driving Skills Academy is an incredibly good school to choose. You're going to get very high quality standard of training. You're going to get a lot of support as well as lots of room for growth as well. So yeah, I don't think you could really go wrong with Driving Skills Academy. It's not a work your way to pass as soon as possible. We're not, they don't cut corners or anything like that, which is really good. Because when you do get to that first lesson, you do get a lot of imposter syndrome. It's something you've never done before. So the fact that you've got a very complete training course before you get to that first lesson makes a big difference. And it equips you to be the sort of driving instructor you want to be.
And sort of going forward, you mentioned about what sort of opportunities and development. What sort of opportunities and development have you had here?
Well, when you train to be a driving instructor, of course, you do have a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a lot of excitement and tension around the training process and going through all of your exams, and then you pass and you've got your green badge. And you think, oh, that's amazing, and then you start teaching, and then you think, what now? Because you've been so focused on, getting to that point, and then now it's just the day-to-day work, and you think, am I going to just do the same thing over and over again? So Driving Skills Academy has been really good at keeping me busy and finding me more things to do that not only keep me busy, but help me learn new skills and it gives me something rewarding to do, rather than just doing the same thing on rinse and repeat all the time. So the fact that I've been able to mentor driving instructors, so trainee driving instructors are all assigned a mentor when they sign up with Driving Skills Academy, and I get to be one of those people that helps people get what they need, pretty much. So that's been really rewarding, as well as being a partner as well for Driving Skills Academy. So doing different jobs and things to help grow the school and become a bit more visible has been really good.